Well, the story I'm going to tell you takes place up in northern Ontario in a place called Sault Ste. Marie, or to the people who live here, just plain the Sioux. It's a pretty town in a rough and tumble kind of way. There's a lot of rugged beauty to the geography, but it's a hard place to get ahead in. Maybe it's because of the brutal winters. We have to hold ourselves in such reserve. Maybe because it's so isolated. Maybe because the whole town's based on a single industry, steel. Whatever the reason, it takes a special something to make a dream come true in a place like this. Now, this story I'm telling you is about a friend of mine, Rob Zagoric. I met him in the tube mill where we both work in this place called Tenaris up in the Sioux in 2008. Now, the dream I'm talking about is his, Rob's. You see, from the time Rob was a kid, he loved wrestling. Well, most kids were out playing hockey on the rink. Well, it's his dream. I'll let him tell it.
The first time I really loved wrestling was I was just a child, but what I could remember is sitting in front of the TV and Hulk Hogan and Legion of Doom and Bret the Hitman Hart and all these other people would come on TV, and it would come on right after cartoons were over. For that hour, it was the greatest time of my life. And then I'd have to go outside and find my friends and act these plays out that I just seen. Wrestling started many years ago in the western United States with the traveling circuses. And it used to be just one guy. He was a strong man, and he'd come out and challenge people from the audience. And usually 90% of the time he'd beat the people. But if there was one farmer there that lived hay bales his whole life and he came in to challenge this guy and gave him a good go, what they would do is work him to the back, and there would be a guy waiting in the back with a 2x4 to hit him in the head and knock him out, and then they'd come out and he goes, again, and undefeated. And they play off like that. And then it was becoming, two circuses would have each their strongmen, they'd meet up, and they'd have a match. And then right there is the birth of professional wrestling. What I love most about wrestling is the pageantry, the way the fireworks, the way they make the gimmicks, how the guys come out and they have their own personas, how everything's put together, and then at the end of the day, when it's over, you're like, wow, that was really entertaining. I first realized I wanted to be a wrestling promoter was in my early teens. And then things would come up and I'd be like, well, you gotta grow up now. Wrestling's not for people my age, and it's time to worry about getting a job and stuff like that, or getting a better job, because I worked my whole life. And then it'd come back, slap me in the face and be like, oh, well, I kinda wanna promote again. And then when I had the ring in my yard in 2006, and we practiced in it the first time. I said, I'm into this. I'm going all the way now.
But then again, when a guy has got a dream as big as that, even with Rob's dedication, well, he's going to need some friends to go that extra mile. And that's when he made a friend out of Bob Davidson, another guy who works at Tenaris. As far as friends go, they don't get bigger than Bob.
My name's Bob Davidson. I work at Agoma Tubes in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm 45 years old. I love cooking. I love training. I love attending church. And by the way, I have an alter ego, and his name is The Inmate, and I'm also a professional wrestler.
I came in, I was going to help the guy who previously owned it, and things didn't work out there. So then later on, I just started pushing him my help. And then later on, he relinquished it to me, and now I run everything.
When I first started, I was just a guy who came over and helped. Setting up the ring, painting the ring, all the little details, I was always there to help. Then came time when there was no more shows, and a lot of us didn't know what was going to be going
But the
on.
guys were hungry, and I just put everything I together. I maxed the visa. I said, let's have this show then. And that's it. Like, I shut down for a bit.
Rob had taken a lot of money out of his pocket. Like, his mom had passed away and left him an inheritance, and he took about $20,000 of this inheritance and put it into this company. And the money ran out. And these guys wanted shows. Hey, we got to do a show. We got to do a show. It's nice to do a show when you have no money. You know what I mean? When it's somebody else's money.
Now, Bob didn't have all the answers, but he believed in Rob. And he was more than just a pretty face. Now, he helped out on the business side and figured by talking to some people who had some experience in this kind of deal, they could maybe put together some kind of business plan, figure out what to do next.
Well, a lot of this stuff, I mean, it's unfortunate what happened, but what I get out of it is I love the passion that you guys have, and that's why I'm on board with it, is that you guys believe in it, and you guys are going the extra mile to get her done.
Rob has a passion like you wouldn't believe for this stuff. I mean, this guy's, his passion drives me.
Every day I said, you know, I put so much time and effort into it. I didn't want to give up. I just said, it has to get done somehow.
It took about a 5-man crew, but it should have been about a 10-man crew.
Well, there was a lot going on. Bob and Rob both working 12-hour shifts. Rob's wife had a baby on the way. There's only so many hours in a day. A guy can get pretty tired at the end of it.
Then it's winter, trying to get this ring up, get it enclosed.
The shelter was a task. Many times I didn't think this is going to even work and this is going to be possible.
You got guys on the internet talking shit, you know?
Hey,
you know?
I did not say anything.
No, trying to buy the ring, you know, trying to dismantle
to
it.
help Saw, so he wouldn't have to.
I got the email.
We got a couple guys I like to say they're cancers. They like to talk behind the scenes there and trying to draw people
I
back.
don't want to be dramatized by all these stupid rumors, okay? Like I said, we're all family here. The rumors is going to cause friction. Friction is going to cause people... What I see is ego is building up here. Leave your egos at home. Save them for the ring, for your persona. Don't take them out on each other. If somebody's falling behind, don't laugh at him and say, oh, he's no good, or he's green, or he sucks. Help him out.
Yeah, no,
We're supposed to be a family. Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
And if you guys aren't going to help each other out, you're going to watch your friends get left behind. And I'll tell you right now, as a boss, I'm your boss, and it's no skin off my back to leave you behind.
Rob's the boss. Okay, he does, like, we have the meetings, he runs the meetings and that, and I'm there, I'm a partner, I'm not a silent partner, but I'm there, but I let him do his thing, and I just kind of follow his lead.
I think the first thing we'll talk about is the shelter that I've been working on that we've been waiting to get up so we can start some wrestling. Well, we had some problems with trying to get it up. We had problems with people coming down to work. But there's a handful of people here who's been helping out quite a bit. If you guys don't have work to do or babysitting, you guys want to sit around playing Xbox, put the controller down, come down tonight. We'll get that thing up in one day.
Rob, man, hats off to you. Him and the boys worked hard, and that's when the guys started getting the fever back again, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna staple. As soon as we start bringing everything up, everything will get stapled. We're pretty good now for help now, and not.
We got that up. We're able to train.
It's a big priority on the wrestlers to keep in shape and to stay physically fit. Some of you smaller guys are gonna have to start hitting the weights. You know who you are. Like I was telling you yesterday, I got that weight machine downstairs. She needs attention. She's your girlfriend. You need to come over and see her every once in a while. Pay her some attention. It's also a look that you need. If you look like the average guy, people are not going to buy into that you are supposed to be this titan.
but it works for us, man. 'Cause I'm in there. I got a shirt on in there, and I'm sweating. And I mean, like it's 30 below outside. We got propane and diesel heaters in there. The thing is to go in there, perform, practice. Don't go beyond your capabilities, and keep everybody safe.
I'm putting my relationship on the line to get things done.
Again.
I'm here doing bull work. I'm here doing paperwork. I'm doing the calling. I'm running everywhere. My life consists of working in Algoma tubes and running for SAW, and then sometimes I get to give my girlfriend a kiss goodnight or something. Like, she's got 2 kids that think of me as a father. I'd like to be there for them, so come and help me out. The problems are never ending with promoting wrestling.
We fixed those problems, and we've still had more problems coming in and out, and we figure them out as they go along.
We had to repair the whole roof. The roof collapsed when we had it. We did 4 beams up like that, and it was going to go across in a pyramid shape, so the roof went down in a pyramid. But we had some bad winds while we were trying to do it. It's ongoing. It's always a learning experience. Every year that goes by, I learn something new. I learn to deal with different problems and overcome them. And then when those are overcome, new problems come right behind them. It was the most unbelievable thing. Her name's Skylar. It's Skylar Karen Lee Zagoric. Karen Lee is my mother that passed away in year 2000. Very long labor. We got in the hospital at 10, 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and like I said, she wasn't born until 1 minute to 12. So it was like a 12-hour session there.
Well, they patched her up and kept on going, but just when you figure it's time to pack it in, they got a show. Tenaris agreed to sponsor. What's the old saying? Careful what you wish for?
The show is January 30th, 2009. Now what's going to happen is he's going to beat you up. You're gonna come in. You're gonna like these are just some thoughts, but you're gonna give him some shots in the gut. He's gonna stand there. You're gonna try to give him a shot in the face and catch shit. Listen, what I want is those 2 guys to turn around and look at him, and he comes in. Can he do a flying double clothesline?
You can do something.
Or just they're all gonna be booing him. Boo! Get out of there! Like, what do you think, you're a big man? And then he's gonna come back and he's gonna try to give you another move. Isaac's picking you up. Brandon's gonna come up behind him through the fans. Security guard's gonna try to get him. He's gonna push him all the way. He's gonna get in the ring and tap him on the shoulder. He's gonna drop you, turn around, and be like, "What?" And then Brandon's gonna look at him and go, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size, like me?"
I want to thank Vinny. You helped lots, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, he's been out there training. That's an 18, by the way. He's been, instead of him training for his own match, he's been training you guys.
Yeah.
So all I ask her is when he's in there training, give him respect. Listen to what he has to say. If he makes you do 50 push-ups, do your very hardest to do those 50 push-ups.
A typical training session might involve, especially preparing for matches, I hit those weights hard. I love training, and I'm in the gym probably 4 times a week for an average of an hour and a half at a time, but in that hour and a half, I'm going strong. Honestly, I think like that's a mountain, and I'm just trying to lift it, trying to move it out of my way. Same thing when I'm curling or staggering, I always think like I'm just pushing something away, like pushing a mountain. I just concentrate, I just focus and give all that energy I'll tell you what, whatever I'm doing at that time.
If you're not trained and you're no good, how can you wrestle?
Don't forget about your bodies. Wrestling is a sport, as it is entertainment. But the entertainment side is easy. You can sit at home and write down your ideas and stuff like that and make entertainment. But to have a great physical body and be a physical specimen, that's different. And people want to see specimens. People want to see and be in awe of you.
As a wrestler, it is demanding on the body.
But I mean, when you're jumping off that top rope and you're landing on that mat, it's like landing on concrete that has a spring.
I had one guy get a concussion since I've been working, and there's some bruises and stuff like that, thank God. But a lot of injuries are broken necks, ribs, joints, your knees. Your knees, by the time you're done wrestling, you have no kneecaps pretty much left. Well, sorry to disturb you over at church, but I need to come and see you right away. We got 2 weeks to go, and we got to get this website going up. I know we just went over to seeing Gene there for a bit. What I like to do is get it all laid out on paper for him, and get the layout all set up for him. Then he could show us what he's going to do, because I'm not too keen on
I left him the email address, so for the numbers he needs to get into our old website.
Yeah.
So I left those emails for him, so he's got those numbers. And then he just I told him, I don't know if it's okay with you, but I told him, I suggest him just take the whole thing and start all over again. Just design it from the beginning.
No, I agree with that.
And we work quite well together. We have the same ideas. We feed off of each other. He's very knowledgeable to the wrestling stuff, and I'm a little more wiser to the business side of it, being on the streets and doing the things that I did out there, making connections, getting people together, and like Adrian Valaka, and just putting people in place. Like, I'm good with that. I'm good with talking to people and bringing people in. And I got my son, Robert. He's almost done that song.
Okay. Would you mind if I come over today and come check it out?
My son is a rapper, but he has wrote a songs, and it's going to be our theme song for the wrestling. He's going to perform it live in the ring the night of the show.
Get away, don't try and run. I hear fans cheering and screaming loud. The reason I'm here must be the crowd.
Good stuff. I'm very happy.
I got 20 there for now.
Okay, good man.
And I'm going to go put some more up.
And then I can put that right on the door. You come to see me?
Wrestling, S-A-W-U-S-A-W-U. Wrestling.
At the end of the day, the attendance and the ticket sales are going to drive the business. Simple as that. If people don't come, it's not going to happen.
Well, it's January 21st, 10 days from showtime. I got lots to do, finishing up the card tonight. I got a big meeting to prepare for tomorrow, so I gotta get everything I need to talk about on that. I'm also going to be putting up posters. I sent my girlfriend, our fiance, out around the neighborhood to put free tickets in people's mailboxes. See if we could get as many people to come to the show as possible, and just try to iron everything out before showtime. If we did get the court, we'd have to pull out the basketball court.
Okay. So, and here, we're in the line of trust across here.
Okay.
Everybody.
Sort of that rock and roll with some legal weights. Stand here and here. So most of your shots where you want to see some lighting, you would do from this side.
Man, that's right. I don't know what else to tell you guys. All I can tell you, man, we done our work. Do yours on the 31st, please.
I'm sure everyone was a little nervous and scared, but the love they had for this thing kept them going.
1, 2, 3. Saw!
Way to go, boys. Good job.
Then the bad news hit.
They just shut the doors for 2 weeks on us. We're done. So we got this show. We're all hyped up coming here and to get all this done. And good things were happening. I mean, good things were just falling into our lap. And then I go to work yesterday and we're out of a job for 2 weeks, maybe longer. They're shutting the mill down.
Right now, I got to stay 100% focused on showtime.
He's just following.
Been there 30 years. What's the match with a little blood? Blood, you need actual. We don't do the fake things around here. No blood packages. It's real blades and real skin and stitching, guaranteed. And I don't know how I'm gonna get this off because, to tell you the truth, I usually use like Exact knives.
5 minutes for door opens.
I need to turn on some, just a little, one section of lights.
So I've been up since 9:30 this morning and hiding in my little corner over here trying to get some rest before the show. I'm dying. I'm dying fighting it. I'll give you everything I got. You got 15 minutes from me. That's it. That's all.
Selling beer, good. Okay, make that little cross. I'm coming in now.
If you want to get more chairs, by all means.
Yeah, we need more chairs, bud.
We're gonna go over everything before the match. You know about the language. Keep language clean. Keep everything tasteful. This is a family show. There's lots of kids out there. Just think about it as if your kids were out there. I know some of your kids are out there. So let's keep it clean show. Be safe. Try to work good with everybody. Have a good show. And be safe. I hope everyone comes out safe. I hope this is successful. Thank you very much. There's already around probably 300 people now out there. So it's looking good.
Let's go as loud as you can. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to SAW's New Year's Retribution.
Give me some luck. Good luck.
Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Josh Bennett, Johnny Valentino. And his opponent, Kevin Crush. The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing
guys are working. I can't believe how the show looks, and the fans are blowing my mind. They're enjoying it. They're popping for the guys, and they're really seeming to understand who's who, who's the face and who's the heel. So I am ecstatic so far.
Introducing first, Mr. Rock and Roll, DC Wild! And his opponent, Tanaka Aizen! Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for intermission. But first, performing the SAW theme song, Raw Beast Snatch.
Feel bad that I had to extract Dokugiri from Poison Clan and spit all over DC, but some people have to learn hard way.
Especially a DC guy.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of SAW's New Year's Retribution. Introducing first, Billy Da Vinci. And the challenger, El Rey Dicendo.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
I want to say inmate.
The Inmate.
Inmate.
Introducing first, the Inmates. And his opponent, the CB Assassin.
gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough competition. I'm gonna do my best to make these people happy.
Diego Da Vinci. And the challenger, Greg Hansel.
There it is.
I hope you enjoyed tonight's event. Otherwise, have a good night. Can you believe this? Can you believe it?
The guys put on a very good match today, and I'm impressed with the guys. I'm impressed with the fans. I'm impressed with the lights and the sound. It was beautiful. Everything worked good. Everything meshed.
I keep coming back. I see that passion. I see that willingness to risk their reputations because they believe in something. It's coming from the heart.
We're going to be in the ring next time.
My whole vision and my passion for this is for us to get together as a group and a family, stay close together, work hard together, and take this thing to where we got to take it. And once we get it there, just keep it going. Keep it going for the next generations, for the guys below us. And, you know, hopefully I can be an old man sitting there watching and say, hey, I started this.
The passions in these guys' hearts is also another thing that keeps me going. When I lay my head at night, I think about how they're feeling, and in a way I'm obligated to them becoming superstars. They all believe in it. I believe in it. It's my church. Inside, when I see that the show go on, I'm almost having a heart attack till the final. Everything's all over. Then I'm happy. I don't start enjoying my own stuff till it's over. And then I enjoy it for the first day. I watch the tapes and then I pick it apart. How can I improve? This is something I want to do. This is what I want to do as my living. This is what I want to put all my life into. Like I do enjoy working in the steel mill, but I'd like one day to put that behind me and keep working on what I love and getting this to grow, and being able to retire and leaving it to my family. And then the daughters can keep it going.
So that's pretty much Rob's story, the Ringmaster. Will it happen again? There's some people out there right now watching, thinking of investing in the Ringmaster and his dream. You know, between me and you, smart money's on Rob.
Wrestling, four corners, one ring, one belt, one king. All who want it better bring your best game when wrestling. Got my boots laced up and my knee pads on. Saw, we get it on Wrestle Brawl. We got high flyers and giants, dog. You'll never get away, don't try and run. I hear fans cheering and screaming loud. The reason I'm here must be the crowd. See, for the crown, superstars get beat down. But who's getting back on the feet proud? They either love or hate you. So area wrestlers making entertainment to the stage. We'll bring the wrestlers like the inmate.